Okay guys, we're back out here. It's Saturday, kind of like morning. Let's knock this thing down, see what we gotta do. Okay, I'm gonna work from here over, then I'm gonna work from here down, and then we'll try and make something. And then here might need just a little, so let's see what we got. Okay guys, I got my respirator on. As I'm working on this, I'm working back on this, giving Junior a hand. Just going back over everything. Just want to show you something. Now, if you see unfinished areas, that's because I'm doing some machine back, some with hand, so there's going to be a lot of stuff that isn't resanded yet. Or will be, but this is what I want to show you. See that right there? The roughness? And a little bit right there. But yet everything else is smooth. That's the little details. I'll take my mask off. That's the little details if you're building a show car, or you really want somebody to wow themselves when you look in the engine compartment. Those are the little details that stand out as soon as you paint the engine compartment. Okay? It's not, you don't have to get it wave free because all the metal is stamped. You have to get out chips. Most common chips are left here and across the radiator support. And that's the first thing people see when they walk up to the car, because they stop in front of the car and they look, and then they're like, wow, this is pretty cool, and then they stick their head around the sides to look. So they always look around the sides. I'm not sure what they're looking for, but the things that pop out, if you really want to be on that upper elite, and I don't mean the guys that spend $30,000 on a 632 and then a blower and nitrous, and they're running alcohol, and this is polished, that's polished, the heads are polished, the thing's been blasted, and you know what I mean, and either Mustang 2 front end, coilovers. I'm not talking about that type of stuff. I'm talking about general. If you want someone to walk up to the car and say, oh, that's a nice car, those are the things you got to take care of. Okay, this I might not even see. I don't even think you do when you put the latch over it. But if you move that to here, all these spot welds are fine. All the creases are fine. That's acceptable to the eye because that's what they expect to see when they look under a hood. Okay, there's actually a lot of creases Junior removed here. Dead center in the firewall. Junior stripped that down and took out all the wrinkles. He took out some of the wrinkles in what you would call a strut tower, shock tower, whatever tower you want to call it on this. Here it's a spring tower. Okay, there are L plates that go on the top of big humps, and the shocks stick through on this year. My wagon, this goes to the tip top there, and the shock comes through here, and my springs are totally different. This has more of a, I don't know, fat spring like for a GM, but it's still in the upper control arm. Like I said, I'm not going for perfect. I'm just showing you guys the things that could take you an extra hour in the build of a common car that you're redoing. I'm not talking about a car that you sent it out and have an old class car media plastic, because those things will disappear. But it's the one or two tiny little things you could do, like doing the firewall. You don't even see that. Junior wanted to do it because he was out there, and if you guys remember, he was out here for weeks working on this car. Then the weather set in and things rusted and he never finished. Now we're gonna take it to the next level. Me, I take pride in my engines and my engine components. Well, thank goodness my battery went there. That was alright. What have I gotten done so far? We got a lot resanded. We're definitely going finer than this. But I got the brunt of it resanded. And we're working that little lip on the rail. Make sure that's totally stripped down. But we got the brunt of this. I want to get inside here a little better. I did it with a Scotch-Brite pad. Obviously we got the tops of the fenders and I haven't touched the firewall. But we definitely got a brunt of it done because Junior actually did it. So I'm coming through this. In between working on this, nightmare. And this is what we got going on here. I had to lengthen this out. I had no choice. Well, problem with the fender is it's not flat. So all your flattening implements do not work. I have my mask on, so I'm doing my best. So you have to
steadily get that grade. And I made sure that it flowed down in the same area on both sides of the fender. So there's an area right here where I do touch metal. Okay, is it a little high? Not really sure. I think it's where it's supposed to be is the actual thing. Like I said, today I'm definitely working hard out here. Gonna go out with the guys in a little bit. I think, I don't even know what time it is. Well, it's only 10 to 2. Got another 4 hours. Well, not to be out here. But all this will be sanded down like this one was. This bracket comes off. This was stripped down, if you remember, before I attached it to that fender. This will be the same way. Okay, guys. I'm going to work on this. Maybe another swipe after this. And call it. This is leaving. The hood is leaving. Mini bike is leaving. We got a new storage unit. So a lot of this stuff is out of here. So I'm actually in the unit. I just the storm kept me from moving stuff there. This I'm using my friend's truck. I'm gonna take this, gone. You know, that'll give me a lot of room. Then I'm gonna wrap up and put there for now till we start to paint. Then we're gonna paint the top of that and put it back on the wagon finally. Mini bike will be gone. The only thing I'm gonna hold here for now is this toolbox, but this will be going there too. And I can keep all my cleaning supplies and stuff in there. But this has a lot of bolts and crap in here, and it keeps everything from getting grease on it. So we keep it all intact in there. So that'd be nice. Okay, guys, that's my last swipe for today, probably. So very thin. I just lengthened it. I think we're getting the shape. I seem to have the curvature without a problem. I sanded too deep here and made this all like bare. Then there was the two little whoopies in there. I'm welding it right above it. So we'll get it. It might take a couple of passes. All thin, of course, not really building it up. But because of the curvature this way, the crown this way, and the crown this way, can't really go in there with, like I said, straight blocks that well. So you always wind up flattening an area and going back. So usually when I flatten an area, I try and get everything else to where it has to be, then fill that area and then go over it again. So I'm trying to get everything roughed in. I think we were close. I'm hoping after this I could swipe it one more time and make this all one repair. So, see, it's nice with the tape. I sand right to the tape follicle. And that just leaves me a hair above the old material. So, that's how it works out. Hoping it's lunchtime soon.